Good morning and welcome to the Scoreboard, the morning report for Wednesday, February the 8th. First thing is we'll take a look at transactions in the NHL. Arizona Coyotes assigned forward Jean-Sebastien Day to Tucson. Sabres signed forward Dylan Cousins to a 7-year contract extension. And the Calgary Flames assigned defenseman Dennis Gilbert to Calgary. And the Penguins activated forwards Kasperi Kapanen and Josh Archibald from their injury reserve list. And they placed goaltender Tristan Jarry on the injury reserve. If anything else is happening in the NHL... I guess we can take a look at the NHL scores from last night, Tuesday, February the 7th. Pittsburgh over Colorado, 2-1 in overtime. San Jose beat Tampa Bay 4-3. I think that's 2 losses in a row. That was in overtime. 2 losses in a row for Tampa. The Oilers 5-2 over Detroit. Sorry, John McCauley. Islanders 4-0 over Seattle. Vegas Golden Knights 5-1 over Nashville, and Anaheim over Chicago 3-2 in overtime. Games tonight: Vancouver at the Rangers and Minnesota at Dallas. I guess we can take a quick look at the Hot 15, i.e. the NHL players who scored the most points in the last 10 games. Matt Tkachuk from Florida is at the top of that list. He's got 5 goals and 14 assists for 19 points, followed closely by the Devils forward Jack Hughes, 9-9 for 18, and Connor McDavid, who else, from Edmonton, at 17 points with 8 goals and 9 assists. Okay, jumping from the NHL to the OHL, last night, Hamilton over Niagara 6-0. Pete's were not in action, so nothing to report on our Gavin White. Switching to the Q. No games last night, so no action, nothing to report on Evan Boucher. But if you're in the Ottawa area tonight, the Halifax Mooseheads are at Gatineau at 7 o'clock tonight. So if you get a chance, you can go over to the Robert Gaetan Arena, and I believe it's still called that, and check out Evan Boucher and the Mooseheads playing against the Olympics at 7 o'clock tonight. Streaming right along here tonight rather nicely. Last night in the OJ, Pickering Panthers over the Oakville Blades 6-4. That's Gavin McCarthy's team. Oakville is not having a stellar year. Not a reflection on their goaltending, though, as Gavin has been peppered night in and night in with shots. Moving on from the OJ, I guess we can take a look at our primary focus here, the CCHL. No action last night. Upcoming games Wednesday, that's tonight. Hawkesbury is at Ottawa, Kemptville at Pembroke, and Navan at Nepean. And tomorrow night in Cornwall, it's their usual Thursday night action. Renfrew is in Cornwall tomorrow night. We have one other item to report, and I am very pleased to say that Matt Yeager from the Brockville Braves got an honorable mention for the Player of the Week. Matt scored 5 goals in the 4 games last week. Quite a production for him. And one last thing to report. I'm wearing my Sabres cap today. This was a personal gift from Kim Pagula. I was reading the story this morning about Kim suffering a heart attack a couple of months back, and she is making a recovery from loss of blood to the brain. Kim, very nice person. She came, distributed these hats to Rob and I, and stayed and talked to us for 5-10 minutes. Super nice person. That was when Brandon was at the Sabres training camp. They had a inter-squad game on a Wednesday night in Buffalo. They had 13,000 people in the stands that night. It was really nice to see, and Kim was pretty excited about their chances coming up for the year. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning.